Hey, good morning, everybody. What's it been, about 3 weeks? Isis and I are back over at the Harris Center doing our favorite 5-mile loop and finally getting out again. So I have new snacks, new trekking poles, a new member of the family, and a few things to chat about today. But in the meantime, Isis and I are just going to enjoy ourselves because she deserves a hike. So we'll see you down the trail. So at the end of my New Jersey trip, my pole was pretty well destroyed. And I opted to just get a new pair. So I picked up the Z-Pax carbon fiber poles. I picked up 2 of them because if I ever do want to not use the flex pole system on my tent, the Z-Pax trekking poles are perfect for the duplex. So I figured, why not? So I picked up those, and so far so good. One is working very well. They're wicked light, and I like them. So that's a good investment for me. And so Z-Pax carbon fiber trekking poles, thumbs up. Well, I guess I owed it to Isis to let her roll around in smelly things. Kind of adopted a cat. I did. I adopted a cat about a week and a half ago. Shortly after I got back, I had been thinking about it for a while, and after a big trip, it seemed like the perfect time. So we have a new member of the family. He's an 8-month-old kitten. And he's driving the dog crazy. That's why we're out here today. It's his first big test of being home alone, and Isis really needed a hike. And surprisingly, she was right at the door, ready to go, hopped in the car, no problem, got on trail, and now she's having a good old time, and so am I. So that's the new family member. His name is Cedar, and I'll introduce you to him later. Here we are, summit of Skatutikee. I've lost track of how many times I've done this, but it's a great loop, and it's a pretty day, even with the overcast skies. It's also keeping the heat down a little bit. Oh, there's a bug on my, that is a bug on my phone, and I'm just gonna keep rolling. So, that's nature for you, folks. Oh boy. Oh, there we go. Clear view again. We're on our way over to Thumb now. We'll see if we go out to that summit or not. But I thought I would pop on and give you a little planning update too. So I think I found a way to get to Maine without it causing too much stress and not a whole bunch of more time. Usually to get to Grafton Notch, it takes me about 4 hours with a gas car. With the electric car, I found a route that will take me 5.5. And that's still doable for a long weekend. So like 4th of July or Labor Day, maybe the dog and I will take off and do a little teeny tiny Maine backpack and grab some Maine miles. As far as my next big trip, next spring probably, unless I can swing something sooner, which probably won't happen, so never mind. Next spring, 2 places. Maryland, of course, and Shenandoah. You know, just kind of popped into my head, and it's sticking there, so I'm juggling those 2 around. Maryland is still winning, and I probably have to rent a car because I looked at the route, and that would be a 12-hour trip in the electric car. With a gas car, it's only about 8. So, again, still doable, but I have to rent a car, like I said. So stay tuned for that as I try to figure that out. And yeah, lots and lots of stuff happening. Good stuff. Isis is just enjoying herself today. Got away from the kitten. And she's just having a good old time, smelling everything, tracking things, and rolling in things. And I'm just enjoying the walk behind her. We skipped the summit of Thumb. Isis just blew right past it, and we're getting ready to approach the pond now. She's on a tear, trying to find something. So I have noticed since we've been back, she does not do well walking on like the neighborhood streets and things like that. She does much better on a trail now. I think it's too noisy for her on the in the neighborhood. There's a lot of cars and things like that, and it is pavement. So we got to try to get her out hiking a lot more. Maybe after work or something like that. Just little quick ones instead of walking around the neighborhood. Just an observation. Oh, here's the pond. Hey. So while Isis is drinking some water, these are actually given to me by my mother before I went to Jersey, but I was already packed for Jersey, so I didn't bring any with me. But they're fruit and veggie pouches. This one is apple, strawberry, and spinach. You can get them at Costco, and they are 60 calories. So a nice little push, and a good way to get fruits and vegetables. Apparently Isis was really thirsty and needed to get to this water source. You like that? I almost fell, but I didn't. And here we go again. All right, we just passed the junction for the split between the Harris Cat and the Thumbs down trail. And so we're on our way back to the car. We're starting to run into a few people. So everybody's waking up and going out and hiking. It's a perfect day. Perfect temperature, like in the 60s. Overcast, so, you know, the sun's not beating down. And it's just beautiful in the forest, as always, on the boardwalks. So, and now we're heading back. So, I'll see you down the trail. Boy, you'd think we were gone like forever. Cedar, I think you're going to be just fine, huh? I think you're going to be just fine here.
Everybody, this is Cedar. He joined our family about coming up on 2 weeks now. And he just spent his first morning all by himself in the house, and he was just fine.